So, we've got it, as I said, it's rough as guts. We've got the oxygenator producing oxygen and a bit of hydrogen as well. We've got the air scrubber getting rid of all the carbon dioxide. I don't even want to talk about the bathroom right now. Just no, the bathroom is just no, we're not talking about it, it's just there. It's not exactly destroying the CO2, it's just storing it in the water and saying it's someone else's problem. Good one, true. Someone else, of course, being future dead 3-Ed. Good call, Meerkat, good call. Jeez. Okay. Oh, we got a new person coming through. Well, you know what? This, not to jinx me, knock on wood. That hurt my knuckles, but this is working out a lot better than my other map. So let's see. Okay, medicine, learning, culture, learning, athletics. No. Tinkering, cooking 7. Don't really need any of those. Athletic, digging. Pfft, not really. Diver's lungs. That might be handy actually. And here's one for medicine. Disease resistance and ability to heal after injury. I don't need that. Screw it. Reject all. We just don't need that right now. We ain't got time for it, okay? I'm thinking of just kind of redoing this so that way the pure water goes into this. We have another filter and remove this doohickey, because right now this is just a nightmare in a seriously contaminated CO2, contaminated oxygen scenario. I don't know what happens in this bathroom. I don't know how to fix it. I really don't want to fix it because I can't be effed. Future Ed hates present Ed. He's like, that guy's such a fool. Why did he do things that way? Now I got to deal with this. Well, that's true, but present Ed also realizes that if he didn't do anything at the time, there could have been a serious issue. But don't worry, because I think we're going to have a serious issue when we... Why did I decide to open up this? I forget why. I've got this all here, and I haven't done anything with it. I was going to get algae, but I'm not using algae anymore, because I was like, oh, I completely forgot about that, to be honest with you. Brilliant! Brilliant! Okay. Stay calm. Okay, President Ed hates Future Ed because to him, these are the solution. These are all solvable problems that Future Ed can surely deal with. Sad but true. It's very sad but very true. Skill increase. That is exactly what we need right now. Skill increase. That will solve all our problems. How do I fix this? How do I fix all this CO2? Unless I get another air scrubber. Because that's a constant draw on our water supply. That water supply is going down thick and fast. Well, actually, no, it's not. And I've always said, if worse comes to worse, I'm going to make a ravine, a little hole, to drain all this down into this reservoir. That is something I'm really concerned about now, is dealing with all this contaminated water, which we're going to have to be dealing with in the future, which is sooner rather than later. What happens when we run out of water in this map? This is just what the human race is going to be dealing with. What are we going to do? How do we fix this? Okay, well don't worry, nitrogen's forcing all the contaminated oxygen just out of the way. It's like, get out of the way, I'm hydrogen, I'm far more superior than you because I'm lighter. Okay, I really need to think of a way to fix the hydrogen issue, because hydrogen might have a little disagreement with us. And I don't know how to fix that. Liquid filter. Okay, I did create... Okay, we do have the gas pump. Where can we put said gas pump? Everyone's breathing in hydrogen now. I need a valve, a point where we can... Okay, hydrogen is thick up here. We need a place where all the hydrogen can meet together at the topmost point of this map. So I'm thinking... Almost, I don't know. Thinking about removing these plants, to be honest with you. Putting them somewhere else. But now we have a higher point. This might work, I don't know. Are people at least breathing in... All it is hydrogen right about here. Oxygen? Yeah, people are having a hard time breathing. Okay, either way, we need to get that gas pump done. So let's go to prioritize. Let's carve out this little hole here, which will act like our filter, and move it across. There's usually big chunks of dirty water around the map you can clean. Sand is limited in your version, but you can clean enough to last a long time. That's good. Oh, never said hello. No worries, thank you so much for saying hello. So, hello! Hello there, Captain! Syntax. I'm saying hello. You can always purify without sand by doing things, by heating the water into steam or cooling air. Oh, so we're talking about distilling this there. Now here we go, that lovely sand is not going to make my life a living hell right about now. Oh, that sand! Oh, that sand! Just. I don't want to deal with sand right now. That is the last thing my little brain is wanting to deal with. There's so much hydrogen around here. Oh my gosh, the hydrogen! And we're cooking right next to it! This is... The asteroid is just going to go boom. Right now I'm just trying to... I just need to filter it out. Oops, no. Cancel that. Okay. Actually, I don't even need to build that. What am I doing? Okay, so hydrogen is up here. It is definitely moving up just very slowly. So where I need the filter. The thing! I need the thing! What's the thing? Refinement. No, that wasn't it. Oxygen? I'm just confusing the game now. I'm just saying random words. Shoe, slipper. Cat. Oh no, that's sand. That's sand. That's how people get stuck. There we go. There we go. Gas pump. So if I put the gas pump there, that's going to pump the gas, obviously. Okay, so then we can create a gas filter that serves one type of gas from the mixture and composite sent into a separate pipe. Well, it looks like we've just found ourselves a hydrogen place of holdingness. Actually, I'm a little bit worried that will cause the water to cascade down, so let's not do that. Or was it 3 there, Meerkat? I remember you telling me it was 3 or 4, I think, and one of that's dirt. I do not want to endanger myself in such a situation. So let's dig out this. Well, good to see that we're not going to suffocate on CO2 and contaminated oxygen. We're just going to die thanks to the hydrogen. I need a pump in here as well, apparently. This is just crazy. This is crazy, go nuts. Somehow we're running on batteries, which are about to conk out. Wait, why? Oh, because we've got algae. So what's up? Oh, we got so much oxygen in here, it's crazy now. I'm actually going to stop these to save the algae for an emergency situation. There we go. You too. Disable. I'm sorry, but we've got to do this. Because we do have some resources right there. So what does this thing require? Draws in gas and runs it through a collection of gas pipes. Okay, but what do I need? Do I need power? Do I need water? I'm going to get a severe shock when it asks me to give it a steady supply of contaminated urine. Oh, I can't. Okay, thou shalt count to 3, no more, no less. Then thou shalt... 3 shall be the number thou shalt count, and the number of the counting shall be 3. 4 thou shalt not count, neither... Okay, I understand. Neither 2. Now 2, excepting for thou, then process to 3. 5 is right out. Okay, so 3. Okay, so wire and gas output. Okay, so we need to get that. Let me freeze the game! That's what we need it to do. Okay. All this powerage. Oh, I really wish I had like a oven or something. A coal oven. What do they call them? A thing. Okay, that's that. Okay, and we need to send said oxygen over to this thing over here. We'll make this just a sealed room. So not the oxygen, the hydrogen. Into that. Where's the thing? I know this is kind of crazy, but we've got to do it. It's the only way we're going to succeed in this. This is a vacuum as well. Oh. Perfect. Where's the doors? Where's the doors? I'm losing my mind. Manual airlock. That's what we'll just do. I don't want to drain any more power than I have to. There we go. Prioritize. Let's set these back to 5 so that way they build these airlocks before they decide to Oh no! Princess! Where did it go? She's stressed. Oh, I know. Things are looking grim. Things are looking bad. You can be stressed all you want. I'm a little bit stressed because these guys... We've all come so far. This base is probably the most efficient I've made, even though it's just absolutely dreadful right now. Good news is we've got... How's our water supply going? Okay, we've got plenty of water coming through. The CO2 is gone here. We need something... We need to clear up this bathroom so badly. We got the Aurora Borealis. I don't even know how to say that word anymore. The thing in the sky. It's all colourful and lights. We've got that happening right now above our kitchen and in the bathroom. Oh, I'm so nervous. I am so nervous. Okay, power supply and gas output. So I need to focus on a gas output. How do we focus on that? Plumbing. Gas output. So, kadunk. And then, wait a minute. Can I put myself... Can I cancel that? Don't cancel the... Okay, you just cancelled everything there. I forgot I needed to do that in separate chunks right now. Okay. Like that. Okay, I've connected that up. For this thing, where is it? Not the power switch. Plumbing. Gas filter. Am I able to store that in here? No, so it's got to be outside. What the hell is that all about? So that's the input, that's the output. Wait. I can swing it around. Oh! Bugger me! Oh, I wish I'd thought of that for the bloody water filter. Okay, it's okay. We're learning. We're learning about mistakes. Actually, it'd be cool if we could just go connect it up like that straight away. Okay, so that is the output going to the input, and then I'm going to have this coming into here, into this area here, into a gas vent, which will be our gas room. Skill increase. Excellente. So what is this? How do I... I guess I'm going to find out how it's going to be done as soon as it's built. I am so nervous about this. Stop saying it! Make confidence my bitch, okay? I'm doing it. You know what? We have come to some close calls where I've almost died, and I've come back. And I've held my own, okay? And I've had Meerkat, I've had you guys helping me, everybody helping me. I have nothing to fear, okay? Got a little bit of hydrogen, a little bit of CO2. It's nothing stopped me so far. Look at the amount of... Look at all this breathable oxygen near their beds. They're fine. Is there still someone without a bed, I wonder? Tyler doesn't have a bed. Oh, shoot, Tyler. I'm sorry. Or does he? No. He does. Don't know what the hell little Rick's doing. That was a little bit convoluted, but okay. So everyone's got a bed, yeah? No one's sleeping at rough. Rough? Okay. I swear these cracks weren't here before. I'm losing my mind. I'm so paranoid. Okay. So technically I could put a filter here to be filtering all this. Sorry, I could have a room full of electrolyzers and a couple of filters. So say I filled this room up with electrolyzers, filled this room up with filters, sealed it off. I could then have the filters taking the fresh oxygen to one part of the base and the hydrogen to another part of the base. That would be so fucking cool if I could do that. That is like next level build right there. You're making a gas filter. Filters get a bit tricky. They have a green output and a red output. Okay, good to know. When you click the gas filter, you can select one gas to be filtered. The filtered gas goes out the red output. Everything else goes into the green output. Okay. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be very interesting. I'm not too sure what's going to happen. Okay, let's get all this back up. Let's just get this solid. Okay, we've got people making power. There's food's still being made. No one's complaining about... Actually, we've got heaps of food. We've got a lot of food. I don't think we have to worry. I'm pretty sure we can turn this off. Empty storage. Okay, let's just disable that building, because I think we've got so much food we don't have to worry about it for a little while. That's what Olivia... I think that's what all Olivia's been doing. Oh, sorry, Olive. Oh no, she's been cooking, digging, making artwork. Actually, no, that is all she can do. Okay, I'm sorry. Enable building. You may as well do what you're good at. We can turn the fridge back on. Although, food... We have had a lot of issues with our power supplies. I'd really like a furnace to go. Maybe I should cut this down and put a furnace here. Let's just get rid of that for the time being. I can always put that up here if I need to start harvesting slime to make stuff. Okay, so... What we got here? Okay, so filtered gas goes out the red output. Everything else goes through the green. Okay, so do I want to pump everything into there? In which case then... No. Stop. Pause the game. Don't build anything. Cancel. Okay, so we have that there. I want to make sure I do this right. So... I want to filter out thing. I can use a better word than that. I'm piping. I want to filter out hydrogen. Okay, we can deal with the CO2. The contaminated air we're going to have to deal with as well, I guess. But I want to filter out hydrogen. What am I looking for? This. Okay, so that's that. We're going to keep everything else coming out of the white. Wait, what's going on? Wait, let me reread that. Okay, select the gas you want on the purple output, and all the gas not selected goes on the white output. Got ya. And green is the input. Thank you. Okay, thank you guys so much for helping me out with that one there. Okay, so we are just going to shove this stuff, which is hopefully going to be mostly, I'm hoping, mostly CO2, but... So if I click on that... Okay, we want to filter out the hydrogen. We can get helium? There's helium in this? This game just gets more and more complicated by the second. I mean, I'm excited by the fact that it's there, that's a thing. Okay, I know. Everyone's like, I can't breathe in this hydrogen. I know you can't. Nitrogen you can. Nitrogen's fine. In fact, you breathe in more nitrogen than oxygen in our atmosphere. Interesting little fact. Thing is that nitrogen does nothing inside our lungs. It just expels out. Who's lashing out? Little Rick, don't do it, buddy. Don't do it. What the hell? Oh, jeez, little Rick there. Have a massage. I'm actually kind of happy that the only people that have been stressed out are two. Little Rick! Dude, mate! Chill! I mean, I know in that episode of Rick and Morty, your character does go a bit crazy. But that is not the answer. Do you feel better now? Okay, let's repair. Had interrupted sleep. He's grimy. He needs a shower is what he needs. Where's he going? Oh, I think he was going to go have a shower and then he's like, no, I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat away my sorrows. He's got a deep fried yumba. Have you seen iron? It's not... I don't know if nitrogen exists in this game, though I'm surprised you have learned that helium exists. Oh yeah, well look, wait, here we go. This is what apparently you can filter out. Carbon, carbon dioxide, chlorine, contaminated oxygen, which will also be really helpful. I guess you could put a second filter in there, could you not? And then filter out all that stuff. You could! You could put as many filters on this as you want. So you could filter out hydrogen, contaminated oxygen, mercury, oxygen, phosphorus, propane... Propane?! Rock, gas, steam, and steel. Steam. Kind of glad that this is a smaller crew. Little Rick, mate, I said use the table, dude. It's all yours. Go for it. You're stressed, buddy. Oh, I wish... Oh, nowhere near as much as Princess Layla. She's going to start... Layla. She's going to start puking. Oh, he's having a shower. A shower is relaxed. Gaseous copper, that doesn't sound breathable. It sounds extremely poisonous, is what it sounds like. Don't breathe that in, kids. You won't feel your face afterwards. You won't feel anything afterwards, you'll just be dead. I don't know, actually. I can't say that. Copper's really handy, so I don't want to diss copper in this situation, in this scenario. Come on, people. Just get this crazy contraption made, please. I know we're trying to hold this base together by the very claws that it is. It's good to see that this filtration unit is strangely working, even though we've got extra water coming in. Got huge amounts of unbreathable gas in there that no one in their right mind should think about. We're just going to keep that door sealed. Closed door. It's currently closed. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Just let the pressure build up. Nothing bad will happen from that. Okay? There goes Layla. Imagine if she did that in the Star Wars movies. Okay. It'd make for a very different movie. Okay, let's clean up that mess, for goodness sakes. How does someone puke up that much? I mean, really. I forget the power your filter. Power the filter. Do I have a... I think I do. I hope I do. No gas output. I know, we're working on it. Is someone breaking stuff again? Oh no, little Rick is just taking a poop. Just get this made and tear this out. In fact, I wanted you guys to do that. Right, let's put this priority 6 and then we go to here. Right, let me get my priority stick. Oh, for goodness sakes. Insufficient resources. My ass! Priority, that's what I want. And, okay, so we're going to make that... We're going to make that 6, and then we're going to make these 7. So we won't have the gas vent being made until we've cleared out this area of all resources. Which we haven't done yet. It would be nice if we did that. Oh, for the love of Pete, come on! Come on! We're going to die here, people! Teamwork together. Then the game starts to lag so much from then. Oh, okay. when you got up to 30 duplicates and cycle 100. I did see that happening, actually. That happened to the good old Markiplier when he was playing in his game.